Do you throw away papaya seeds? What many people throw away without thinking could be one of nature's greatest gifts to your health. These tiny seeds cleanse your body, strengthen your liver, and may even help prevent chronic diseases. What if your medicine is in the fruit? For years, papaya has been recognized for its digestive properties. But its seed, small, black and intensely flavored, has been forgotten or even despised. What many people don't know is that this tiny seed contains bioactive compounds capable of profoundly influencing our health. In ancient cultures, it was already used as a natural antiparasitic, and today, modern scientific studies are beginning to confirm what popular wisdom already suspected. It can have surprising effects on the liver, kidneys, and even against resistant bacteria and parasites. Can you imagine getting so many benefits from something you used to throw away without a thought? In this video, you'll discover how this small natural miracle can help you feel better, prevent illness, and take care of your body with something you already have at home. Get ready, because what you're about to learn could transform the way you view health, and papaya, too. The papaya seed is much more than a fruit residue. It is a natural capsule packed with properties that benefit the body in ways that many are unaware of. For starters, it contains digestive enzymes like papain, which help break down food proteins, facilitating digestion and preventing problems such as bloating or constipation. But that's just the beginning. One of the most surprising benefits is its antiparasitic capacity. Several studies have shown that papaya seeds can eliminate intestinal parasites without affecting healthy intestinal flora. Imagine that, a natural antiparasitic, without chemicals, without strong side effects. In tropical areas, where parasites are common, it has been used for generations as a natural remedy. In addition, these seeds contain flavonoids and alkaloids, compounds with anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. This means they can help the body fight infections and reduce inflammation, something fundamental in chronic diseases such as arthritis, gastritis, or intestinal conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome. And if we talk about the liver, the organ that works 24 hours a day cleansing our body, this is where the papaya seed shines. In traditional Asian medicine, it has been used for decades to detoxify and protect the liver. Animal studies have shown that it can even regenerate damaged liver cells. It's not magic, it's natural science at the service of your health. Another advantage, their antioxidant power. These seeds are loaded with polyphenol and phenolic compounds that fight free radicals responsible for premature aging and many degenerative diseases. Consuming them in moderation can help keep your body young inside and out, supporting cell regeneration. They also have a mild diuretic effect, helping to eliminate toxins through urine, which helps keep the kidneys clean and functional. In addition, some recent studies suggest that they may have positive effects on regulating cholesterol and triglyceride levels, which benefits cardiovascular health. A curious detail, they also have temporary contraceptive properties. In animal studies, a decrease in male fertility has been observed after continued consumption. Although more human research is needed, it is an important fact to consider, especially for those trying to conceive. And how are they consumed? The most common way is to dry and grind them, like peppercorns. You can add them to smoothies, salads, or even drink them straight with water. However, they have a strong, somewhat spicy flavor, so start with small amounts. But be careful, it is not recommended for pregnant women or small children, as its potency may be too intense for them. It's always a good idea to consult a professional before adding any natural supplement to your routine. As you can see, we are talking about a small seed, but with immense power. To ignore it is to waste one of nature's best-kept secrets. And the most fascinating thing is that you don't need to spend money on expensive supplements, you have it all in a common fruit that may already be in your kitchen. A study published in the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Medicine showed that a papaya seed extract eliminated up to 76.7% of intestinal parasites in Nigerian children after just 7 days of treatment. This did so without causing significant side effects, which surprised researchers and sparked interest in the medical community. Another report from the Journal of Medicinal Plants Research highlights that these seeds contain benzyl isothiocyanate, a compound with strong antibacterial activity against E. coli, Salmonella, and Staphylococcus aureus. This ability makes it a powerful natural ally against digestive and food infections. Furthermore, in studies with rats, researchers observed significant liver regeneration after inducing damage with toxins, demonstrating the hepatoprotective potential of the seed. These findings open the door to new natural therapies for liver diseases and provide fertile ground for further study. Even in preliminary human research, significant improvements in LDL cholesterol and triglyceride levels have been recorded after continuous consumption of papaya seed powder for several weeks. The most striking thing is that, despite these benefits, very few people know this information. And that's starting to change. With so many proven benefits, an inevitable question arises: why isn't papaya seeds talked about more? The answer reveals a painful contrast. In a world dominated by the pharmaceutical industry and expensive supplements, simple, natural, and affordable solutions don't generate profit. And what doesn't generate revenue is simply ignored or minimized, even if it is effective. Many people still believe that natural products are not powerful or serious enough to be considered medicine. Others have simply never heard of its properties because they are not even mentioned in mainstream media or health programs. Added to this is the lack of nutritional education in our society. We are taught to fear what we don't know, even if it's a seed that could heal us and improve our quality of life. This neglect is no coincidence. It's the result of a system that prioritizes profit over health. But that can change if you choose to educate yourself. Maria, a 42-year-old woman, was tired, suffering from slow digestion, constant abdominal pain, and an endless list of medications. For years, she visited doctors without receiving clear answers. Until one day, an elderly woman at the market told her about a remedy she herself had used since she was a child: papaya seeds. At first, Maria hesitated. How could something so simple help her when nothing else worked? But she had nothing left to lose. She dried some seeds, ground them up, and began taking them every morning with water. Within a week, her swelling had subsided. Within 2 weeks, her digestion improved. A month later, her tests showed a slight improvement in her liver function. But beyond the numbers, Maria felt something she hadn't experienced in a long time: energy and lightness. This isn't an isolated testimony. More and more people, like Maria, are discovering that nature has its own healing paths. They do not replace modern medicine, but complement it with intelligence, respect, and attention to the body. Papaya seeds are not magic, they are the result of centuries of traditional wisdom and now also modern scientific research that validates them. And the best part is that you don't need to be a millionaire or have access to exclusive clinics to benefit. You just need the will to try, to question the established order, and the curiosity to rediscover what the earth gives us. Because sometimes, relief comes from exactly where we least expect it: a seed inside an everyday fruit. The papaya seed is a reminder that essentials don't always come in expensive jars or with flashy labels. Sometimes, what can heal, revitalize, and transform your body is right in front of you, in what you once considered mere waste. True health begins with natural knowledge. What if that seed you were thoughtlessly throwing away was actually a forgotten medicine? Share this video with anyone who needs to know. Natural things can also heal. Subscribe, like, and comment if you were surprised. Because sometimes, what we throw away is exactly what we needed most to heal.